Hello, and welcome to Daily English Whisper. My name is Max, and I'm really happy you are here with me today. Take a slow breath, relax your shoulders, and get ready to listen, to think, and to gently practice your English. Today's episode is called Daily Activities in English, Slow Listening and Shadowing, Real Life Fluency Builder. In this episode, you will learn how to talk about your daily life in English in a natural, calm, and confident way. Not just in a classroom way, but in a real-life way. Because maybe this feels familiar to you. You understand some English when you listen. You know many words, but when you try to speak about your day, your mind becomes quiet. You don't know what to say. Or maybe you translate every sentence in your head and it feels slow, stressful, and tiring. And maybe you think, I need more grammar. I need more vocabulary. I need more time. But here is the truth. You don't need perfect English. Talk about your daily activities. You don't need to live in an English-speaking country. And you don't need long hours of study every day. You need something different. You need small, simple, real actions that connect English to your daily life. Because here is the big idea for today. If you connect English to your daily activities, English stops being something you study and starts becoming something you live. Not in the future, but today. Right now, when you wake up, when you prepare your coffee, when you walk, wait, clean, rest, or think, English can be there, quietly, naturally, with you, and step by step, without pressure. Your brain begins to feel comfortable. Your sentences become easier. Your thoughts become faster. Your voice becomes calmer. So today, I will guide you, slowly, gently, like a friend who walks next to you, not in front of you. And together, we will begin to turn your daily routine into your English practice. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be present, and you just need to begin. Now, let me ask you a simple question. What is shadowing, and why is it so powerful for your English? Maybe you have heard this word before. Maybe you have not. That's okay. Let me explain it in a very simple way. Shadowing means you listen to English and you repeat it almost at the same time. Like a shadow follows a person. You don't wait too long. You don't stop too much. You just listen and speak together. Even if your voice is not perfect, even if your pronunciation is not clear. You continue, because shadowing is not about being perfect, it is about training your brain to move faster in English. When you shadow, something very important happens. Your brain stops translating and starts reacting. This is the key, not thinking in your first language, but feeling the rhythm of English directly. That is why this technique is so powerful for learners like you. You don't need difficult grammar. You don't need long explanations. You just need to listen and repeat, again and again, in a calm way. Now, I will show you how to do it. Very simple. First, you listen carefully. Second, you repeat the sentence. Third, you don't worry if you don't understand every word. Understanding comes later. Practice comes first. Let's try together. Listen to my voice. I wake up before the city feels busy. Now, repeat after me, slowly. I wake up before the city feels busy. Good. Again. I wake up before the city feels busy. Very nice. Now one more. I check my messages, but I don't answer them yet. Repeat with me. I check my messages, but I don't answer them yet. It's okay if this feels a little difficult. This is normal. Your brain is learning something new. Now try this one. I make a simple breakfast and listen to quiet music. Repeat slowly. I make a simple breakfast and listen to quiet music. Perfect. You see? These are simple daily activities. But when you repeat them, slowly, calmly, they become part of you. And this is the goal. Not to remember English like a test, but to use English like a habit. Even 5 minutes like this every day can change how you feel when you speak. So don't rush, don't judge yourself, just stay with the sound and the rhythm. And step by step, your English will start to feel natural. Now, let's talk about the main question. How can you use English in your daily activities, even if you feel busy, tired, or not confident? Maybe you say things like, I want to practice, but I don't have time. I forget everything when I try to speak. My life is in my language, not in English. These thoughts are very normal. Many learners feel this way. But here is something important to understand. You don't need extra time to practice English. You need to use the time you already have in a different way. Your day is already full of moments. Small moments, quiet moments, simple moments. And inside these moments, there is space for English. You don't need 1 hour. You need 1 minute. Many times. So instead of asking, when can I study English? Try asking, how can I live in English for a few seconds, again and again? That small change changes everything. Because now, English is not a task. It becomes part of your routine. Now, I will share with you several simple ways you can use every day. Real ways. Not difficult, not stressful, just natural and possible. You can choose one or try all of them, slowly. And remember, you don't need to do them perfectly. You just need to try. If this is helping you, you can gently like this video and continue listening with me. Stay here, stay calm, because the next ideas can change how you see your day and how you use English inside it. Let's begin with the first way. Way number 1, describe your actions in real time. This is very simple, but very powerful. When you are doing something, you say it in English, in your mind, or softly with your voice, not in long sentences, not in perfect grammar, just simple, clear thoughts. For example, you are opening a window in the morning. You can say, I open the window, the air feels fresh. Or maybe you are tying your shoes before leaving home. You can say, I tie my shoes, I am getting ready to leave. You see, these are not difficult sentences, but they are real. They come from your life, not from a textbook. This is why this way works so well, because your brain connects English with your real world, not with something abstract. Now, imagine a small moment. You are waiting for water to boil. Maybe you are making tea. Instead of checking your phone, you can say in English, "The water is getting hot. I hear small bubbles." Now, repeat after me slowly. The water is getting hot. I hear small bubbles. Good. Again. The water is getting hot. I hear small bubbles. Very nice. Now, try another one. You are organizing something on your desk, maybe papers or small objects. You can say, "I move things around. I want more space." Repeat with me, "I move things around. I want more space." Perfect. You don't need many words. You don't need to speak fast. You just need to stay aware and describe what is happening right now, even if it feels strange at first, even if your voice feels quiet. This is normal because you are building a new habit. And here is something important. Don't try to describe everything. Just choose small moments, a few seconds, a few sentences. That is enough. Maybe when you close a door, maybe when you fold a shirt, maybe when you sit down and look at your surroundings. These small moments are perfect. They are calm, they are natural, and they repeat every day. So your English also repeats every day. And little by little, you stop searching for words, because the words start coming to you naturally, without stress. So remember, you don't need a perfect situation. You only need a real moment. Even a few seconds help. You are improving more than you think. Now, let's move to the second way. Way number 2. Create small English moments during quiet activities. There are many moments in your day when your body is active, but your mind is free. These moments are perfect for English because you don't need extra time. You just change what your mind is doing. For example, maybe you are washing dishes. Your hands are busy, but your mind can speak. Instead of thinking in your language, you can say simple sentences in English. The water feels warm. The plate is still dirty. Now it is clean. Now, say it with me slowly. The water feels warm. The plate is still dirty. Now it is clean. Good. Again. The water feels warm. The plate is still dirty. Now it is clean. Very nice. Or imagine a different moment. You are walking. Not fast, just moving slowly. Maybe in a quiet street or a long hallway. You can look around and create small English thoughts. I see a closed shop. The lights are off. The street feels calm. Repeat after me. I see a closed shop. The lights are off. The street feels calm. Perfect. Now, something important. You don't need to describe everything correctly. If you don't know a word, you can change the sentence. For example, if you don't know the word hallway, you can say, "I walk in a long space inside the building." This is still English. This is still communication, and this is very powerful because now you are not blocked, you are flexible, and this flexibility helps your fluency grow. Now, imagine another quiet moment. You are waiting for something to load on your computer or your phone. Instead of feeling bored, you can use this time. You can say, I am waiting. The page is slow. I check. Again. Repeat with me. I am waiting. The page is slow. I check again. Good. These moments are everywhere. Waiting, walking, cleaning, looking, simple actions. And each one is an opportunity. But remember, keep your sentences short. Keep your voice calm. Don't try to be fast. This is not a race. This is training. Like going to the gym, but for your mind. And every time you do this, even for a few seconds, you are building something inside you. Confidence, clarity, connection. So next time you are in a quiet activity, don't go to your phone immediately. Stay in the moment and invite English into it. Even a few minutes help. You are doing better than you think. Now, let's continue with another way. Way number 3. Replay your day in simple English. This is a very special way because it connects your memory with your language. At the end of a moment, or maybe at the end of your day, you take a few seconds. And you remember what you did. Not everything, just one small part. And you say it in simple English. For example, maybe earlier today you went somewhere unusual, not your normal place. Maybe you visited a quiet office or waited in a place with soft music. You can say, I went to a place with low light. People were speaking softly. I stayed for a short time. Now, repeat after me slowly. I went to a place with low light. People were speaking softly. I stayed for a short time. Good. Again. I went to a place with low light. People were speaking softly. I stayed for a short time. Very nice. Or maybe you had a small, interesting moment. Something simple but different. Maybe your routine changed a little. You can say, I planned one thing, but I did something else. It felt strange, but interesting. Repeat with me. I planned one thing, but I did something else. It felt strange, but interesting. Perfect. This way is powerful because you are not just repeating, you are remembering. You are connecting English to your real experiences. And this helps your brain create deeper connections. Now, something important. Don't try to make long stories. Keep it short. 2 or 3 sentences are enough. And if you forget a word, change it, adapt, continue. This is real communication. Now, imagine this moment. You are lying down or sitting quietly, maybe before sleep. You can say, Today felt different. I noticed small details. I was more present. Repeat slowly. Today felt different. I noticed small details. I was more present. Good. This is not just English practice. This is also awareness. You are paying attention to your life, and English becomes part of that awareness. Now, let me ask you something simple. Which way feels easier for you so far? Describing your actions, using quiet moments, or replaying your day? You can write your answer in the comments. Even one short sentence is enough. And stay with me until the end, because the next idea is the one that can change everything, the one that can turn English into something you use without thinking. Keep going. You are doing something important right now. Now, here is the last main way. Way number 4. Build tiny English habits inside your routine. This may sound small, but this way is powerful because it stays with you. Not for one day, not for 1 week only, but again and again until English starts to feel normal in your life. Many learners wait for the perfect study moment, a free hour, a quiet room, more energy, more motivation. But real progress often comes from something much smaller. A tiny habit, a short action, a little moment that returns. Every day. So let's make this real. One tiny habit can be this. Change small parts of your phone into English. Not everything, if that feels stressful. Just one part. Maybe the weather section. Maybe your alarm labels. Maybe your calendar reminders. Then, during the day, you start seeing little English messages. Meeting at 3, battery low, rain later, call back tomorrow. These are not long lessons, but they are real. And, because they appear in your normal routine, your brain accepts them more naturally. Now repeat after me. My phone can remind me in English. Again, slowly. My phone can remind me in English. Good. Another tiny habit can be this. Speak one short sentence before each new part of your day. Before you leave home, you say, I have everything I need. Before you start work, you say, I am ready to begin. Before you eat, you say, I will take a short break now. These simple lines create bridges, a bridge between your routine and English. And after some time, your day begins to have an English rhythm. Now, say it with me slowly. I am ready to begin. Very nice. And here is another small habit. Give names to quiet moments. Not with one word only, but with a short feeling sentence. For example, when you sit down after a long day, you can say, this is my slow moment. When you open your notebook, you can say, this is my thinking time. When you step outside early in the morning, you can say, the day is starting softly. These are beautiful, simple sentences. They help you do more than practice English. They help you notice your life in English. And that is very different, because fluency is not only about grammar, it is also about familiarity. It is about feeling that English belongs in your normal world, and tiny habits create that feeling. So do not say, this is too small. Small is exactly the point. Small is easy to repeat. Small fits into a busy life. Small becomes strong when you do it often. You are not trying to impress anyone. You are quietly building a new version of yourself, one sentence at a time. Now, let's go a little deeper into this idea, because this last way, building tiny habits, can grow into something even stronger. You can turn it into a small system made of very simple actions. These are micro habits. Very small, very easy, but very powerful when you repeat them. Let's explore a few of them, slowly. 1. Micro habit can be this. Write 3 short sentences about your day. Not a long diary, not a perfect text, just 3 lines. For example, in the evening, you can write, I felt a little tired today. I finished one important task. I want to rest earlier tonight. Now, repeat one sentence with me. I finished one important task. Task. Good. You can write this in your phone or in a notebook. It takes less than 1 minute, but it helps you organize your thoughts. In English, another micro habit. Record a short voice note, just 1 minute. You speak slowly, without pressure. You can say something like, right now, I am sitting in a quiet place. I can hear a soft sound. I feel calm. Repeat after me. I am sitting in a quiet place. I feel calm. Very nice. When you record your voice, something changes. You hear yourself, you notice your rhythm, and little by little, you feel more comfortable speaking. Now, another small habit. Use short videos, but in a different way. Don't just watch, pause, repeat. Take one sentence and make it yours. For example, you hear, I didn't expect that today would feel so slow. Now, say it with me. I didn't expect that today would feel so slow. Good. You are not watching for entertainment. You are using the video as a tool, a source of real language. Now, one more micro habit. Change one simple thing you already do into English. Maybe when you check your to-do list, instead of reading it in your language, you write 1 or 2 items in English. Send the email. Prepare the notes. Call later. Repeat with me. Send the email. Perfect. These are normal actions, but now they include English. And that changes everything. Because English is no longer separate from your life. It is inside your actions, inside your voice, inside your thoughts. And the best part? All of this fits into a busy day. No extra time, no pressure, just small changes. So don't try to do everything. Choose one micro habit, just one, and repeat it tomorrow, then again, and again. This is how fluency grows. Quietly, naturally, step by step. And now, let's bring everything together. Today, you didn't learn something complicated. You didn't study long grammar rules. You didn't try to memorize hundreds of words. You did something different. You learned how to bring English into your daily activities, step by step, in simple ways. You described your actions in real time. You used quiet moments to think in English. You replayed small parts of your day, and you started building tiny habits that stay with you. All of this has one simple message. Here is your secret sentence. Turn your daily life into your English practice. Let's say it together, slowly. Turn your daily life into your English practice. Again. Turn your daily life into your English practice. This is how fluency really grows, not only in lessons, but in life. Now, imagine your normal day again. When you write your to-do list, you write one line in English. When you open a door, you say one sentence in English. When you sit quietly, you think one thought in English. When you finish your day, you remember one moment in English. These are small changes, but together, they create something powerful. They create a new identity. Not someone who is learning English, but someone who lives with English. And this is important because when English becomes part of who you are, you stop feeling blocked, you stop feeling afraid, you begin to trust your voice. Slowly, naturally, at your own rhythm. So wherever you are right now, maybe sitting, maybe walking, maybe resting, just remember this. You are not behind. You are not late. You are building something real, and I am proud of you for that. If this episode helped you, you can subscribe to Daily English Whisper and continue this journey with me. We will keep practicing together, slowly, calmly, step by step. My name is Max, and I will see you in the next session. Take care and keep going.